NAR Reach Labs, where we find real estate tech companies with innovation. And these amazing companies are shaping the future of housing. So first up, we have Jamie Tian, who is the CEO of Koqi. And did I pronounce it correctly? Koqi. Okay. And what does it mean?
Well, it's kind of a long story, but my husband, Jason, who's here with me, he's half Puerto Rican, and if you've ever visited Puerto Rico or even the big island in Hawaii, they have what is called the Koqi frog, and they're like a very tiny frog. It's like an invasive species that's only from Puerto Rico, but they've managed to make their way to all these different islands around the world, and they're very noisy at night, and so it's just something that is kind of like nostalgic for us.
It sounds like Phoenix.
Yes, like Phoenix.
Okay, so Jamie is actually one of my best friends, and she is one of the best public speakers. I love to hear her speak. Everybody agrees?
Yes.
Oh, that's really weak. You guys are like so sad. But everybody agrees she's one of the best public speakers? Yeah. If you don't, you guys should come up here and speak. Even though it's like public speaking is one of the scariest things in the world, but she does it fabulously. So we're gonna welcome her first, the 2025 and 2024 National President, Jamie Tian, CEO of Koqi. She's one of the top SoCal producer turned tech founders. She'll also share how her platform makes agents want to work. So let's welcome Jamie Tian.
All right, thank you everyone. So I'm Jamie Tian, I'm your 2025 ARIA National President. So I just finished my presidency term a couple days ago, actually. Yeah, so like Phoenix said, I'll give a little bit of background about NAR Reach Labs. So the National Association of Realtors has an investment arm partnered with Second Century Ventures called Reach Labs. And basically the idea is to find ventures, startup companies that are real estate related that can help real estate agents with their business. So last year, ARIA partnered with NAR and Second Century Ventures to create ARIA Reach. And our mission is very similar to the General Reach Labs, but our idea is to find startups that either have an AA-NHPI co-founder or founder, or it's a business that we think will really benefit our ARIA members. So it's an idea for them to come and kind of pitch their businesses and then potentially find users and investors and things like that. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about a company that I co-founded called Koqi. So I've been a real estate agent for 14 years now, and I'm the broker owner of Realify Realty, where I manage a team of 28 amazing agents, and some of them are here in this room today, Phoenix and Justin.
Ooh. Hey, guys,
So I know firsthand what it's like to be a brand new agent, to be a broker managing a team, what it's like to find clients in this very tough market. And there's so many apps out there that promise more leads or shortcuts, but none of them really help us get better at being an agent. So that's why I founded Koqi. It's a platform for agents to master their craft, to measure their growth, and to hopefully take back their business one client at a time. So next slide, please. So here's the reality. We all helped build Zillow's business. We feed the listings, we drive the traffic, we write the offers, and we close the deals. But who actually owns the data, controls the visibility, and owns the consumer relationship? Definitely not us. So Koqi was born from the idea that agents should not have to buy back the trust and the business that they've already earned. Next slide. So unfortunately, here's a reality that no one really likes to say out loud, but roughly half of new agents quit in year one. Around 85% are gone by year 5. And it's not because they're not willing to put in the work or that they don't care, but it's because there's no way to see their growth, measure their efforts, or know if what they're doing is actually working. Next slide. So most professions have metrics, they have benchmarks, and they have ways to track progress or KPIs. But in real estate, we really don't. Agents have no easy way to prove their skill through data, and team leaders don't really know what agents are doing on a daily basis. And the consumer, it's hard for them to tell the difference between a true real estate expert and someone who just paid for online leads or bought a zip code. And your daily activity every day goes unmeasured, and everything feels kind of random. So good agents often get buried, and consumers end up trusting portals and logos instead of professionals who are actually doing the work. Slide. So Koqi is a performance platform for agents. It's not another CRM, but it's an operating system for growth. So we help agents track what matters in real time based on verified performance and not just marketing spin. And most importantly, your activity and your data are owned by you. Slide. So if you've ever closed your laptop at the end of the day and thought, did anything that I do today even really matter? This is for you. So Koqi turns your daily grind into a visible rhythm, and basically each day you close your rings with calls, tours, follow-ups, and estimates. If you're familiar with Apple rings, kind of the same idea. You build streaks when you're consistent, and you earn badges that reflect real effort, and it's designed so that your accountability feels good on a daily basis, and instead of just random busyness, you actually feel momentum. So one of my favorite features is our estimates. So basically when you're out in the field touring houses, showing homes, going to open houses, you check into Koqi and you log a quick estimate of what you think that home is worth. And each estimate builds your XP, it trains your access score, and it sharpens your intuition with real feedback. So basically when the property closes, we'll grade your estimate and let you know how accurate you are, and based on your accuracy score, you'll get XP. So for agents, it's a way to practice estimating properties and valuing properties, which is one of the most important parts of being an agent. But unfortunately, most of us go out there and show houses, and we don't think about how much the property is worth until our client asks us, hey, I want to make an offer, or I want to sell my property, and then you haven't had any practice, and it's too late for you to kind of just know on the spot. For clients, it's transparency and data. Next slide. So all of these agent estimates roll up into something bigger that we call really worth. So really worth is a new kind of valuation that is powered by actual local experts and agents, not just an algorithm. So instead of a Zestimate or a Redfin estimate or algorithmic estimate, you get real input from local agents who walk the streets, tour the homes, and write the offers. As we all know, a home's value is very subjective. So of course, an algorithm can see the square footage, the number of bedrooms and bathrooms, but they can't see the natural light, the floor plan, the finishes, and things that, if there's a homeless guy sitting outside, right? These are things that agents can see. So for agents, it's proof of expertise, and for clients, it's a better, more accurate, transparent way to understand property value. And for the industry overall, it's taking valuations back from Zillow, back from the portals, and giving that power to the agents who actually practice this every single day. So now let's talk about your access score. Access is your live performance score, and it's built on 4 things: accuracy, consistency, confidence, and speed. So it goes up when you're active, responsive, quick to respond to leads, and on point, and it decays when you're inactive. So this is about giving great agents who are active every day a way to show that they're active in the industry, and it's backed by data, not just marketing or paid ads. And so this is where it becomes real for your business. With most lead systems today, whoever spends the most wins. But with Koqi, we're building a world where you earn your visibility. So when a lead comes in through our ecosystem, the routing prioritizes agents that have strong access scores, fast response times, verified activity, and real performance in that local neighborhood, not just whoever swiped a credit card. Managers and team leaders can see who's truly engaged and distribute team leads fairly to ones who are active, and clients get matched with agents who have proven that they can deliver. And when your clients interact with properties within the Koqi ecosystem, we have basically a map search just like what you're used to. The system will actually learn their style, their price range, the neighborhoods they're interested in, and hidden priorities, and turns that into a taste profile for the client. And then it'll suggest matches. So purple matches are strong fits, green options are kind of medium but still worth seeing, and the very rare orange gems that your clients absolutely need to see. So you become the one with the smartest recommendation engine in your pocket, and it's powered by your client relationship. So every verified action within the app earns XP, and it gamifies your daily business. And XP is your receipt. It shows that you're doing work, building market knowledge, and serving clients. And over time, XP is designed to unlock app features, benefits, and eligibility for future rewards, which we powered by our network token. So if you're looking at this as an investor, this is kind of the foundation layer: real performance data, real trust signals, and smarter lead routing at scale, all based on actual agent behavior. So we're currently opening early access to our first 100 Koqi beta agents and teams. So if you're an agent who's tired of buying leads from platforms that work against you, if you're an agent who wants a simple, gamified way to track your daily performance, stay consistent and accountable for your work, or a team leader or broker who wants clearer visibility into who's actually doing the work and what your agents are doing every day, then Koqi is built for you. So please scan this QR code and drop your info, and we will personally reach out to you to onboard you onto our beta. And for anyone who has questions,
yeah, we have time for questions
yeah, we
for
have time
Jamie.
for questions.
So she loves Hai Di Lao. So if you guys want to take her to Hai Di Lao after, since she flew in from LA, anybody have any questions about this company? All right, BJ.
How many active users do you have right now on it?
We have less than 100 active users right now. We're in our beta test period right now, so we're testing, we're trying to get feedback from all of our users, make improvements. So all of you guys in the room are welcome and invited to test, and we'd love to hear your feedback because we're kind of trying to build exactly what agents want to see in their business, and your feedback is kind of how we can improve the product.
So can you give us an example of like how we would use this app when we get to the open house or if we're showing a house?
Yeah, absolutely. So basically, when you go to an open house or you're showing a house, the idea is you open up the app and you check in. So you have to be within like a close proximity of the house for the check-in to work. And you can finish the estimate there if you want, or once you've checked in, you can wait till later in the day when you get home to finish the estimate. You'll go in there and basically you'll put in what you think the property is worth and also your confidence level. So the higher your confidence and the more accurate you are, the higher you'll be rewarded. And it'll basically, in your profile, you'll have a list of all the properties that you estimated. Once the property closes, we'll grade you based upon how accurate you were and how confident you were, and then it'll improve your score over time. And the idea is that as agents, every house that you show, you really should be thinking about how much it's worth and practicing like why each house is worth that. Because when you walk into a house in your local market, you should instantly know the price. You shouldn't have to tell your client, like, let me go home and spend 2 hours researching, because like then that's like too late already. You're not showing that you're an expert. So you should be practicing every day. And then obviously over time, as we accumulate more and more estimates from the local agents, the consumers, when they come onto our platform, instead of just seeing like a Zestimate or what the algorithm thinks the property is worth, they're gonna get to see what local agents in the market that actually went and saw the property, what each one estimated at, what the average was, and also it'll show how accurate each agent is anonymously, so that you'll know like this person guessed that this house is worth 3.5, but they're 95% accurate. This person guessed 4 million, but they're only 70% accurate, so their estimate isn't as valuable per se. So that's how the estimates portion works. And then there's also like a dashboard. It's kind of like a light CRM, and it's like gamified. So every day when you log in, it gives you daily tasks and challenges. And as you finish the challenges and tasks, you'll gain XP, you'll improve your score, and it'll give you feedback on how you can do better in your business.
Awesome. One last question for Jamie before she take a photo with us?
Yeah, I mean, going back to CRM, any thoughts on pairing up your platform with other CRMs, especially if you're managing a team and everyone wants to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
So that's definitely like one of the feedback that we've gotten from our first set of beta users is that it would be great if we could just sync our CRM. So we're working on that as we speak. We're trying to get follow-up boss integration and work on other CRM integration as well.
Okay. Thank you so much, Jamie. I want to come up and take a photo with the group and all the speakers. Isn't she the best public speaker? Everybody, yes? They're like, I'm sleepy. They're like, I don't want to hear your voice anymore. Yes, let's take a picture. Kang is over there. I love how I made you guys so awkward. Just like, okay, now we just gotta stare at everyone, take photos. Okay. All right, next up.
Over here.
Oh, there's one over there too. Yep. Are you?
Yeah.
He took it. Okay. So next up, we have I think Michael, right?
Yes.
Yes, Michael.